Is the Honourable David Clark.
Mr. President, my
Powerhouse.
question is to the Minister for Arts. Can the Minister update the House on the Museum of Applied Arts and Sciences relocation to Parramatta, and are there any alternative policies?
I'm ready, Donald.
David Clark for his question. As I've told this House on many occasions since becoming the Arts Minister, I support, the Premier supports, and the New South Wales Government supports relocating the Powerhouse to Parramatta. Sydney deserves a major cultural institution in its geographic and demographic centre in Parramatta, and we're delivering it. We've also investigated possibilities for the Ultimo site to be retained as cultural space. There it is. Our position is crystal clear. Normally, when we think about alternative policies from the opposition, we think about a policy vacuum. But, Mr. President, on this occasion, we don't have a vacuum. We've had 3 different positions from the opposition in 1 week. 3 different positions. Last Tuesday, the Deputy Leader, the Honourable Walt Secord, went on the Wendy Harmer show and said the following. Back in February 2015, Luke Foley, Opposition Leader, committed that we'd move the Powerhouse to Parramatta too, so that commitment stands. Well, that would come as no surprise to the House at all, because, of course, that's what he also said to the Museums and Galleries inquiry in August. And even as late as December, the opposition were supporting in the interim report our second-rate satellite museum. Not good enough, but let's still say it is a museum. So that matter seemed settled. But then just 2 days later, the Leader of the Opposition in the other place, the Honourable Luke Foley, Mr. Luke Foley, I should say, went on the very same radio program and said he's sceptical. And the policy is up for review. Take that, Walt. Just 2 days later, take that.
So, a bit sceptical about our Donald.
So, of course,
coming for you, Walt.
It didn't take very long for the Honourable Walt Secord to come up with the 3rd position. Here we see it today in the Sydney Morning Herald, where he says his support is rapidly evaporating.
Support for you, Don. Support for you over there is rapidly evaporating.
For a complete backflip and a complete betrayal by the Honourable Walt Secord of the people of Western Sydney. The government's position is clear.
The Minister will resume his seat. Stop the clock. Now, I've tried to be patient, and many will say way too patient at this stage. There is no chance of Hansard being able to pick up what is being said. The interjections coming from the opposition and from the government will cease. I will start calling members to order. The Minister has the call.
The government's position is clear, Mr. President. Unlike the opposition's, the government supports arts and culture in Western Sydney. The government has increased the funding of arts organisations and artists in Western Sydney by 60% since the 2014-2015 budget. We're getting behind the people of Western Sydney. This opposition, on the other hand, is preparing to betray the people of Western Sydney and turn their backs on them. They've got no substance at all, no plans for developing arts and culture in Western Sydney, unlike us. We believe in the future of Western Sydney. We're planning for that future, we're going to be building for that future, and we're going to deliver a relocated Powerhouse Museum to Parramatta in the centre of Sydney.
I call the Honourable Walt Secord.